Lifetime keep playing in everybody's face, keep putting these people together and know damn well they ain't no match. The only matches that's probably a match for real is probably 2 out of 3, and I'm gonna let y'all know who it is. But with this long episode, I'm just gonna start from the couple that actually got married this episode, which was Johnny and Bao. And then I'll go back and talk about who ain't gonna be together and who gonna be together at the end. Cause right now it's looking like it's gonna be a reboot of last season. And y'all see how last season went. Ain't nobody get together but Brianna and Vincent, child. So without further ado, let's hop right up into it. So Johnny looks good in his red jacket. I thought that was cute. The color scheme was giving red and white, which has been played with weddings, but for them, it was somewhat classic. It was giving it's been done before, but let's do it again. Let's bring back the red weddings with the white and whatever else. So he looked sharp. Bao looked beautiful as a bride. Like, she really looked gorgeous that day. She's a cute girl, but when she got all made up, I was like, yes, Bao. Yes. I love the little shawl jacket that she had to go on with her wedding dress. That was cute. It was giving classy, but a little bit of peekaboo. I was here for it. So Johnny received a gift from Bao, and the gift was very much so her. It was quirky. It was cute. It was everything that you would expect from Bao. Johnny loved his gift. He was just smiling and giggling with his friends as he read the card. And Bao gave him some socks. Very decorative socks, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna put these on. And then his friend, one of his groommen, had on like decorative socks too. So I was like, okay, that kind of go with the theme. So then we see Bao, right? And she reads the card, and the card, it says something about sports. Child, what it said that for? Bao was so turned off. She was like, I hope he's not a bro. Bao, you're jumping to conclusions, baby. Just read the card and see what he got you. So she opens up the gift, and it's a jersey. Now, I'm not gonna front. I wouldn't have liked that either, but maybe he's not good at giving gifts. Obviously, he's not if he gave his wife a jersey. But maybe he's a big sports fan and he wants to know, like, does she like this team? Woo, woo, woo. You know how sports people are. Bao says that he doesn't even know how to wrap a gift. Child, now we're nitpicking. You can't break the man down because he don't know how to wrap a gift, baby. Nobody does. I know I don't. My Christmas gifts look very much, I threw it together, open it up, child, it's gonna be on the floor anyway. Johnny got her a picture frame as well that says something about you married a stranger, first sight, whatever. That was cute. I like the picture frame. But then he gave her another jersey. Child, Bao was sick. She was like, oh, he thinks I'm a bro. What type of man buys somebody their wife a jersey and he don't even know me? I was like, oh, child, calm down, Bao. What I think that is I think it was nerves. Like, I think she was just like receiving a gift, and that's all she had of her future husband, and she's like, let me nitpick the hell out of this because I don't know what to expect from him. So do this gift got a bow on it? Is he gonna treat me like this gift, wrap it up and then throw it away, child? So she was nitpicking everything. She was really judging him before he even got the chance. We see Johnny. He's nervously pacing back and forth, and he eventually makes it to the down the aisle, baby, whatever it's called, the altar, child. I don't know. He looks handsome. Bao says that she's used to brilliant minds and they don't like sports. Baby, nobody brilliant likes sports. Child, I didn't know that. So if you smart, you don't like sports, according to Bao. Gotcha. So she says, I wanted a brilliant mind. Nobel Prize. This is what she's looking off and saying to herself, like, I wanted a Nobel Prize mind. Baby, you doing too much. This is Lifetime. You're on Married at First Sight. If you could have found that Nobel Prize mind, you would have found it on your own by now. Now we see Bao, and she's going down the aisle, baby. It's that time. She's with her daddy, and she's like, slow down, Pop. Slow down. Don't be moving too fast, because I'm not trying to get down this aisle fast. I'm nervous. Just slow down. She gets down, and she sees him, and she's like, I know him. And she's like, that's Johnny. And she's like, oh, I know him. And Johnny looks shocked too. He's like, oh, wow. Like, that's Bao. So, she's like, oh my God, it's Johnny. And I thought it was so cute that they knew each other. I thought that's interesting because they knew each other from 10 years ago in college. And somehow, maybe the experts did something right this season. They brought, people that have known each other in their past life, and maybe it's a reason they're back together, okay? So Bao walks down the aisle. She's standing there in front of Johnny. And it's like she had the bouquet like almost hiding her face. I don't know if the bouquet was too big or she was just holding it too high. But I just wanted to come through the TV and be like, just push it down. Just use my hand and just, Bao, we can't see your face. You're pretty. Push it down, baby. We can't see you. Big ass flowers. So Johnny was like, you look beautiful. And Bao was like, you look handsome. And they go ahead and start with their vows. So they sit down and they start talking. And you could just tell that Johnny wants Bao to want him more than he wants her. And I just don't think that's going to happen. I think Bao is too laid back and chill. And I think she likes him. But I don't think she's the type to be like, oh, you're so cute. Oh, I don't think that's how Bao is. Which is good. He don't need that. That want me more than I want you is childish. It comes from insecurities, and it's something that you shouldn't even want. You shouldn't even want people to be clingy over you. They both sitting down and they decide, you know what, we both wanted tea ceremonies, so let's get it popping. Bao ends the segment by saying that Johnny has many layers. He likes sports, but he's also really smart. So I'm glad, Bao, that you didn't let the sports gifts cloud your judgment of Johnny, because he really seems like a nice guy. He's excited to be married, and he seems like he's feeling you, sis. Now let's talk about these couples, because some of them ain't gonna make it, and I'm just gonna get into it because I ain't got time. So they start the episode off, and it's 14 days before the wedding, right? So they started with Marla and Gil. Okay. I don't know why I say his name like that, but child, he's Gil. He's Gil today. If Gil can get Marla's wall down, because she seems kind of guarded, then they'll be good, because he seems like he'll probably simp a little bit for her, and they'll be good. You know what I'm saying? So she just a little guarded, but that could be broken down. All the couples are basically telling their friends and family that they're getting married in 2 weeks. So let's all get prepared, because it's a wedding gonna happen. The title of this episode is Lone Stars No More. So we're in Houston. They will no longer be alone. So now we're gonna see Marla talking to her her friends, a whole bunch of friends. And she's basically saying, I'm about to get married, woo woo woo. Marla says that she is bougie a little bit, and she keeps herself in shape, and she does a lot of self-care to pass time. Nothing wrong with that. You're single. When I was single, I'm saying I did a lot of self-care too. Because it's like, well, you're bored, so why not go get a facial? You know what I'm saying? She says she wants somebody with a beard and a lot of hair. Baby Gil has neither, so get ready. Is he an ugly guy? No. But he has neither, so that's an adjustment. She says that she's high maintenance. That's obvious from looking at her closet. Nothing wrong with it. But it's just like, what does she do? Because she got to make good money, because, wow, her closet, she has a lot of things in there. And she gets her lashes done every 2 weeks. Baby, that's not cheap at all. And they're good lashes. So then we see Gil, right? He's telling his friends that he's getting married. And his friends look shocked. Okay, they look shocked but happy. And Gil says that he wants that 90s R&B type of love. He's Colombian, and that's a big part of who he is. And his friends don't seem to know why he's doing this, because he's a handsome guy and he can get a wife on his own. So yeah, they're kind of like taken back by this, but I feel like Gil and Marla probably will argue a little bit, but they might be okay. They like right in the middle. But we shall see, child. Moving on, they show Michaela and Zach. Let me just say, they ain't gonna make it. I don't know if you watched my last review. I think I said that Michaela and Zach was gonna make it. Baby. Now, I have to know on them, but let me not jump ahead of myself, because I like them both individually. I like them. So, Michaela, she's telling her sisters that she's going to get married soon. They're all beautiful women. Michaela, she's a little bit older, and she's more of a free spirit, I feel like, than Zach. Zach is 27, she's 30, which is a big difference, believe it or not. Like, for men and women, that's a big ass difference. So, but I like Michaela. Michaela is a party girl. Did y'all see her turning up at her bachelorette party? I was like, yes, Michaela, that's how you supposed to do. And ain't no time for sitting back. Y'all about to get married. This your last night to turn up. Anyway, I feel like Michaela needs somebody a little bit stronger than Zach. Zach is a little bit laid back. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is just what I'm observing. So she's telling her sisters that she's getting married, and her sisters are like, well, child, he needs to know you stubborn off rip. And Michaela's like, I'm stubborn? They're like, yeah, for sure, stubborn. And Michaela goes on to say that her dad died a couple years ago by a drunk driver, and she was homeless at one point when she was very young. She says that she looks all together and well and very refined, but she got a little hood in her. So I can respect that. And that's a little bit like me. Michaela's a fun time, and she's real. Like, I like Michaela a lot. Then we see Zach, and he's telling his parents he's going to get married in 2 weeks. And his parents have been together 28 years. So they're not new to this. They true to this. So Zach goes on to say that he's never been in love. And his mom says that, well, marriage is more than just love. Like, you got to be really into this. Like, every day you're not going to be in love. You know what I'm saying? But it's about sticking through with it and knowing that I want to be with this person. I agree. Zach says that he's tired of playing piano for no one. Well, baby, go play for somebody then. You can go, I don't know, is it like places he could go play the piano? I don't know, but don't get married to play the piano for somebody. I feel like Zach just doesn't want to be left out from what his brothers are doing, because one of his brothers are engaged and the other one has been in a relationship for a long time, and he just probably feels left out. I don't think Zach's ready. He just keeps saying, I thought I'd be married by 25. Baby, we all did. When I was 6, I thought by 25 I'd have 3 kids, married, dog, house, and a fence. Baby, that's delusional now. It didn't happen for me. Does it happen for other people? Probably. But no. He's living in La La Land. And I think marriage is going to open his eyes. He says that his longest relationship was 9 months. Baby, that's nothing. It don't even get hard till a year and a half. It don't even get hard. That was the honeymoon. Zach ain't ready for nothing. So he tells his dad, and his dad is a little teed off. And he's just like, you're not ready. Like, thank you, Dad, because that's what I just said. And his mom starts getting emotional. You know, that's what moms do. So, moving along, we see Bao telling her brothers that she's getting married in 2 weeks, child. And they like, good. You ain't not problem no more. I felt that. Brothers are so like, whatever. They were like, good. Bao says that she's using an Excel spreadsheet for everything. That's fine, because as obsessive as Johnny is, you guys will be fine. Don't even worry about using an Excel spreadsheet for your grocery list, because Johnny probably does the same thing, and he probably doesn't even use paper because it's germy. You never know with Johnny. Bao says that she grew up really poor, and she grew up in a dilapidated trailer. I never heard that word before, but I'm guessing it's like a rundown old trailer. I like Bao a lot. I feel like Bao is cute. She's funny. She's quirky. She's giving me what I need. And her and Johnny are going to make it. Hello. I said what I said. Period. Then we see Johnny. He's telling his friends that he's getting married in 2 weeks. And he sits down and he's like, I've been looking for a wife. They were like, yeah, you've been doing that for years. What's new? And Johnny's like, well, this is new. I'm getting married. What you talking about? And they're like, oh my God. They're all shocked. And Johnny says that he's kind of scared to tell his dad because he feels like his dad is going to call and try to discourage him up until the date. Well, baby, don't call him, because I wouldn't. Don't let people discourage you from doing what you need to do. If it's something you want to do, don't let nobody get in your ear. So I wouldn't have told him at all. But when he does tell him later on in the show, his dad basically was, he was just not supporting what he was trying to do. And Johnny got really emotional. Baby, I wouldn't have cared at all. His dad didn't raise him, and he failed at his marriage. So, baby, what he know obviously didn't work. Moving on. We see Johnny in his apartment being OCD child with his folded shirts and said he's attracted to hygiene. Baby, I never heard that before a day in my life. He is attracted to hygiene, cleanliness. I heard that to an extent, but Johnny's on a whole different level. Johnny says that he likes to track a germ to see if it's dirty. We're tracking germs to see if it's dirty, but baby, I thought germs were automatically dirty. Okay. He couldn't be a match with me. I'll say that, because baby, ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody. He says he wants somebody to be more into him than he is into them. That's insecurity. Don't stop saying that out loud, because that doesn't sound good. And I think he just has been vulnerable in the past about really caring for somebody. And they probably were like, oh, you care about me? Gross. Or something like that. So he's just afraid to be vulnerable, and that's something that a therapist could probably help him with. I love the flashback photos that they were using in this episode. It was so cute. Seeing everybody as like little kids growing up, it was cute. So Johnny's friend asks, well, what if she's more of a control freak than you? Baby, how? Johnny is taking the cake right now. He's really taking the cake as a control freak. So then we go on, we see Ryan, and Ryan says that the past 18 months, he has been trying to settle down because he lost his friend, and it really opened his eyes to how short life is, and I agree with that. Ryan says that he loves The Notebook, and in that moment, I knew he was like a water sign. He's probably a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, something like that, because I love The Notebook and I cry every time I watch The Notebook. So I just know he's very in tune with his emotions. Brett said that she was a Scorpio, so I was like, oh, baby, he's probably a water sign because they're matching them up. I'm just saying. But, not everybody go with zodiac signs, but I do, obviously. I think that is so cute that he could cry and just be sensitive. That's attractive to me. He says that he's scared to tell his parents and sis, but more of his sis. He was scared to tell her, but, baby, she seemed okay with it. His parents was really like, why can't you be normal, Ryan? Like, why are you getting married in 2 weeks? Child, y'all ain't seen none yet. This is what these people do. Ryan is normal, trust me. He just looking for love. So then we see Brett, and Brett's telling her friends that she's getting married in 2 weeks. So what I could tell from Brett is that she is loyal as hell. She's a Scorpio, like I said before. Thumbs up for that. I love Scorpios. She says that she hasn't had sex in 2 years. Jesus. Not even kissed anybody. Jesus. That's a long time. I thought Brett looked really, really, really pretty in this episode. Like, I think the first episode, they kind of dumbed down her beauty. But the blue eyes and that bright red hair, it was giving. She looks nice. She looked really cute at her friend's house. So I think her and Ryan probably will be good together because she's not... I thought she was kind of bland, but she can put herself together and look real nice. Very nice. So, I said they'll be good. Because, baby, I'm putting my hopes in Ryan and Brett. They 2 water signs. I'm assuming he a water sign, but she already said she is. I think they'll be good. So then we see Rachel and Jose. Baby, they not going to make it. I said what I said. Rachel is telling her friend and mom that she's getting married, and her friend is a hater. I said what I said. She's seems a little bit jealous of Rachel. And Rachel said that she lost some weight over the quarantine. And she honestly looks great. But I think Jose is going to try to... He seems like he would get in a fight with her and say some mean things that might like chip away at her confidence. And I'm scared for her for that reason. Because Jose wants perfection and nobody's perfect. So he just seems like he might, take it there. And I hope he don't do that with Rachel, because she's really a sweet girl. Then we see Jose. And like I say, he wants perfection. And he seems a little controlling. I'm not feeling Jose, so I ain't write a lot about him. But, we're going to stay tuned and we're going to watch how this season go. Every week I'm going to be posting my reviews so I could keep y'all updated on everything that's going on. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything else. And I will see you on my next video. Ta-ta.